Miss Dolly here has been having some buoyancy issues. I fasted her for a couple of days and I fed her peas for 3 days straight, and I still can't get her to come down. So I've decided to take the plunge and do a salt water bath for her. An Espom salt water bath. Not an aquarium salt, but Espom salt, which is known to have properties to reduce swelling and bloating. So I thought, why not give it a chance? It's kind of scary for me, honestly. Like, I've been avoiding it because the thought of putting a freshwater fish in salt really kind of freaks me out. Even though I know that goldfish have a high tolerance for salt, it still makes me a little bit uncomfortable. And it's very strange because when she eats, she'll come down for a couple minutes. And then after she's done eating, she's right back up at the top. I don't know what else I can do except to do this bath. So I'm going to do it. And I'm really not looking forward to it, but it's for her own good. So let me just go get her. I've already washed my hands, guys. And just to give you a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing here, this is a little tub that I actually got from the hospital from a procedure that I had done. I actually had jaw surgery to correct an underbite. So anyway, I filled this up. It's about 3 gallons. I put 6 half teaspoons of Espom salt. It's these right here. Plain, natural, unscented. There's no soaps or dyes or perfumes in here. And so I did 6 of that in 3 gallons of water approximately. I mixed it up really well. And I took some tank water directly from the aquarium and I put it in here. And I put an air stone that I've been soaking overnight to make sure I get lots of oxygen from it. And I put it on high power, as high as it can go on the air pump, just to get the water nice and aerated for her. And the temperature is sitting at about 76 degrees. I'm sorry, 78 degrees Fahrenheit. I should put it up a little higher, but I don't trust my heater in here. So I am going to go ahead and get her. I'm going to put her in. She's a little skinny for her. Like, she's usually a lot chunkier. But there she goes. Bye, baby. And she is flapping away. As you can see, she really can't go down. She can't go down. So we're just going to let her chill out for a couple minutes. I'm going to try for 5 minutes. And if she still doesn't come down, I'm going to leave her in for 15. And if that still doesn't work, I'll leave her in for half an hour. This is killing me, guys. Like, I'm so nervous. I can't imagine what it's like, the shock of being thrown into salt water. Like, I feel really bad, but it's for her own good. Let's just let her chill out for a bit, and I'll be back soon. Let's check up on our little patient here. So, Dolly has been in the Espom salt bath now for approximately 4 minutes. She's still floating. She's right in the corner here, kind of just like relaxing. It's so sad. Her back sticks out of the water. Poor baby. She's breathing a little hard, but I think she may be mellowing out now. So I thought I'd do an experiment right now. Why not? I've been soaking 2 different types of airstone, this large kind of circular one, and I also have in here with Miss Dolly a rectangular kind of shape. You can see the difference. I find that soaking them for at least a day really does increase the amount of bubbles that come out of them. I wanted to make sure the water was really aerated for her to cause her the least amount of stress as possible. Let's see which one of the two produces better air bubbles. So this is the circular one, but it does a decent amount. Kind of spreading out until about here. A lot finer in the center. And then let's switch out for the rectangular one that I had in there. This one seems to have a more of a difficult time sinking. It stays more at the surface level. doesn't really want to stay down unless I clip it down. I mean, it still produces a lot of bubbles, but I don't feel like it has as big of a ratio as far as surface agitation. So I'm going to switch it out for the circular one. This is better weighted and it stays down longer. Excuse my horrible manicure, guys. And then this one, I assume, would be more helpful if you wanted to put it inside of a sponge filter, kind of like the one you would get from Aquarium Co-op. Longer, and it goes in deeper to your sponge filter. So I presume that would be helpful. But I prefer the circular ones for this types of application because they sink and they create a wider range of surface agitation and oxygenation. Okay, so we're basically at the 5-minute mark now. A little bit over. She's still floating. She's hanging out by the bubbles, so I guess she's liking that. We're gonna give her a couple more minutes. I'm gonna push to 15, so 10 more minutes, and we'll be back to check on her again. I don't know about you guys, but the second I start messing with my tank or my fish, I feel the need to go in and mess with it some more. Over here, as you can see, the Anubias has been ripped out from behind the stones here. I'm going to go ahead and fix that while Dolly's having her little bath. All right. These little munchkins mess with absolutely everything. I mean, really. It's a little frustrating, but I love the little guys. What can you do, right? You just gotta jam it back in there. Right. I got rid of the wood that was in my tank because I realized that it was really messing with the pH. It kept going down into the 6 and 6.0, 6.5. I didn't like that. So I figured what would happen if I got rid of it, just to try it out, see what would happen. And this Nubius is starting to transition from immersed to submersed, and I have some new growth here, and these are really starting to get a little yucky. They've got lots of holes in them. These are the big immersed leaves right here, and I don't mind them. I'm gonna keep them. I think they add a nice touch to the aquarium. I don't love the holes, but my white clouds really love to hang out in here, and I don't want to take that away from them. So we're gonna keep it till it gets too ugly, and I can't stand it. These little guys uproot absolutely everything. I have Java fern everywhere. Just kind of stick it into the rocks, let it grow a bit. I can't keep any kind of crypts in here. I can't keep it. I can only keep Anubias and some Java fern. I just kind of stick them in where they'll stay, because this one right here, her big old tail keeps smacking everything out of the way. When they see the tongs, they automatically think they're getting fed. Yep. Yep. Right? Well, not today. They already ate, so no begging today. All right, so I've decided that I'm gonna go ahead and add some prime to this tank, or to the little bath here, because I don't know if there's any, well, I'm sure that there's some ammonia building up in there, and I want to try to make her as comfortable as possible. So I'm going to give her a little bit under 0.5 millimeter, and I use this really cool pipette. I can't live without these things. I love them. They're very precise. You can see the counts on the side. So I'm going to fill it up to 1 millimeter all the way to the top, and then I kind of just I let it go until it reaches the amount I would like to dose. Right there, we're at 1, so a little less right there. Perfect. And I drop it into the air stone to help aerate it. Oh gosh, this stuff is stinky, guys. Ugh, I never get over how much this thing reeks. Okay, guys, so she's been there now for 15 minutes. She's still not coming down. This is really hard for me. I've had her, it's going to be a year at the end of May. It is now March 19th. I've had her since last year, 2023, May. And I don't want to lose this little girl. And I have a feeling in my gut that this is just something genetic. The one time she started doing this, I put her in a little bit of, in a little tank water. I added aquarium salt, just regular aquarium salt. And she actually extracted, like, some eggs came out of her. And after I put her back in the tank, then she seemed fine. And then a couple, maybe like a week or two later, we're now at this point where it has been 3 straight days. And she's just been hanging out at the top of the tank. It makes me sad for her. Like, she shouldn't live her life that way. But she still eats well, and when there's food in the tank, she swims down and she starts hanging out, and everything's fine. And then she'll eat and she'll go down, and it's fine. Like, she doesn't have any issues. But then a while after she eats, she's at the top again. I don't know. Is she just gassy? I don't really know what it could be. The only thing I can think of is that it's maybe genetic. She's very chunky and adorable. And when I first got her, she would only hang out at the, like, on the sand. So I thought, okay, well, she's just stressed out. I actually shipped these fish in from California, and I am located in New York. So I gave her some time. And about a week or two later, she was swimming midwater perfectly fine. But she kept going back to this floaty state. And after feeding some peas, she would calm down again. But now I feel like I've hit a wall. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, anything that could help out, that would be great. I appreciate you guys. So, anywho, now we're at about the 23 minute mark. And I don't really know if I want to keep putting her through this. The water temperature is getting kind of low for my liking. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her back. She kind of goes to the bottom more than she was, but then she comes right back up. But then again, that could just be because of the aerator. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put her back in the tank and see how she does. Come here, little mama. Oh, my baby. Oh, you're so cute. Look at her cuteness. Oh, she's so cute, baby. I feel so bad for you. Look at her. All right, let's go. Guys, I did wash my hands with just hot water. Make sure that there's no soap residue on your hands when you do this. So, oops, I forgot to open up the hood. So I'm going to open up the hood first. Grab her. Hey, baby, come here. Oh, my big girl. My big girl. Let's see how she does, guys. Oh, look, still floating. Oh, okay. Okay. Keep it together, baby. Keep it together. There she goes. Okay, we're doing better. We're doing a little better here. We're doing a little better. Oh, she's so cute. Here she goes. All right, she's not at the top, guys. Wow, okay. I would say this is a semi-success. Look at her go. Hey, girl. So cute. Look at her little wiggly booty. I know I've probably said the word cute so much in this video. I'm sorry. But I really do think she's adorable. Like, she is so stinking cute. Little wiggle butt go. Go, baby, go. She's doing good so far. So if it happens again, I'll do another bath. But for now, I would say this was a success.